All right, we're going to start trying to edit this file that we had created by someone. So the first thing I'm going to do is select the whole object, and like I said, he wanted this to be 30 inches tall. So we're going to get it to the height that we want so that we're working on the correct size. Then I'm going to right click on it and say ungroup all. Then I'm going to turn off the fill, turn on the line thickness, and then I'm going to change all the line thicknesses to hairline. So that's kind of the first step. Next thing I'm going to do is this section here where she had an overlapping vector, is I'm just going to come down here and select this vector, pull this down here, and maybe select this one and pull it away from that a little bit, and that should fix that for the time being. I think there's some distance issues here. Oh, that's 0.11, so that's going to turn out okay. She kind of made it where this whole area is going to stay. So you see here where this inside part is going to be cut out. This one is not going to be cut out. So she's making it where this all stays. So these lines are just going to be cut lines. But I think if we look at the distance here, we're probably too close. No, that's good. That's good. So maybe those are going to work fine, being how they are. So I might, like right now, I would just go in and select this one. And usually what I do is as I'm selecting them all, I'm pressing the shift key, as you can see, and then I'll like turn them red or another color so I can watch my progress. So those are all line segments. They're not completed lines. Here's a couple more. And then I'm going to turn those red, and then I'm going to say group those, just so that we can keep them separated out. I don't really see any other places where she just has a line. So now, just to show you kind of why I'm doing this, I'm going to move this over here. See, I need to press Control so it's at the right height. I messed it up. So Control Z. So I'm going to move this over here. Damn it. All right. So again, I'm going to select the items I grouped. I'm going to move them over with the Control key set down and then just let go. So now they're moved out of it. But then I can come back in here and combine all this and then fill it. And it should look how we want it to look. And then we can just come grab this, turn them to white lines, and then bring them back over, holding the Control key so it keeps it in the right location. And I think that's putting them right where they were. So maybe this, I was a little bit too far, so I can nudge it back and maybe bring it down just a little bit. And let's go see how that did in the hair area. It looks like that's good. That's about it as far as initial fixes, but then like right here, let's go back and let's break the curve apart, turn off our fill, and let's go look at here. Oh, so I missed one. So let's, oops. What did I do? Oh, because I turned those lines white. I need to go, let's turn them back to pink so I can see them. But then this one, make it pink too. It's grouped, so undo, let's make it pink too. All right, now it's grouped in there. Do that again. I'm going to move it off with Control, let go, That just keeps it at the same height. So all I'm having to do is worry about one dimension as I move it back instead of both. All right, so now I'm going to pull it back and then turn them to right again. I think I have them in a good location. And so now you see that line here. This is what I was trying to fix before. And I'm not so sure that I would even want that. I think it's not necessary, but anyways, I think now it's just a matter of just going through and measuring things and just making them work. So from this to this, it's 0.08. And so I would just go in, grab it, pull this in a little bit. And then I'll get rid of that. And then come here. I think those might be good. So from there to there, 0.08. So in this case, I might just pull her outside here a little bit further away and get that. And then you can get rid of my measurement. Do another measurement here. And in this case, I might just bring this one in, bring this down and in, like that. And maybe turn that to a cusp, and then go. Should be good. So I'm just going to work my way through the rest of the drawing looking for things like that. But I think really that was the only big thing, was this error she made here, and that she was using these line segments. And like this one, I don't even think it needs to be there. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I guess I got to ungroup it before it's going to let me get rid of it. But, so I'm going to ungroup that line there. It's kind of being tricky on me. So maybe I get ungrouped, ungroup all. And so now should be able to get rid of that line. You don't really need that one there. It's not providing any value. Good. I might just select that and just bring it down a little bit. Too far. All right, so I'm just going to go through and just measure everything and make adjustments. So this looks like it's going to be too thin, 0.07. So I'm just going to keep raising the dress up a little bit. And that should be that. Oh, the eye, like the eye thing. I think we can just take this, bring this down, bring that down. Maybe get rid of that one, bring that one that way, bring that one that way, that. And then maybe kind of makes that eyebrow thicker than the other one. Let's see what we got for a distance there. So that's 0.12, which is what I think would be a good number to see what we're at the connection point. Yeah, I think that'll be a good number so it won't fall out. You'll have some strength there. Like this ear, he's going to need to be thickened up a little bit. So again, I think I would just bring this one up. And then bring these down. So then that gets us what we need there. All right, well, I think that's should be enough to explain how to do things. Those, now again, those line segments are ungrouped again, but you can just go back and select them. Like in this case, I probably can grab them. And the way I know that I'm getting what I want is I grab those, turn them red. I kind of feel like this one should just be gone. Let's see what it looks like if I just take that one out of there. Yeah, I think that one should just be gone. It's not providing really any value. Even the hair ones, I don't know. I think I would get rid of this one. And instead of that one being the way it is, I think I would try to come here. And then if I turn that on, oops. And let me go back and grab that, grab him, and say combine. So now that's just like all the other hair ones. I think that gives enough detail in his hair without those individual lines. And so really now all the single lines are just in his pants. And I think it looks good keeping his pants dark because that's how your picture kind of was. So, all right, well, that's enough for this little quick